Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the White Glove Show, the show where every card gets white glove treatment. I am your host, and we are looking at a whole host of cool packs to open today. Let's get started with the links here. If you wouldn't mind, comment, liking, sharing, subscribing. Anything helps, and it's all very much appreciated. Next up, we have the spinner wheel today. You can kind of see what we have for packs available. We're going to go ahead and give it a spin and see what we open. Alrighty, starting off strong with some Pokemon. Pitch Black. I think the last pack of Pokemon, I think it was Pitch Black that I opened. I actually loved Tables getting destroyed there. Got a new one kind of on the way. A lot of 151 cards now. Then we're starting off with a 151 base card in this pack as well. A Slowpoke there. I remember that one. Misty's Vitality. 4 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. That's not bad. Ooh, Shieldon. In foil. Wow. That's a neat looking foil right there. That's great artwork. I love that artwork. Some kind of surge foil type thing there. Great artwork. Voltaic Energy foil. That's pretty slick. Yeah, buddy. And then a basic Voltaic Energy, and then your Pokemon live pack. I think there's already a candidate for the display wheel, which we will get going here. Get a little something. Talk about a pack. That's how you start a show off. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alas, no time to waste on that. We've got the rest of the show to get to and a wheel to spin. Wow, right on the line, but we got some Magic the Gathering Thunder Junction making its way to the show here. Again, one of my favorite sets for the artwork. I think there was some neat artwork in this set. Plenty of it. Alrighty. Drawing cards with that card. Vault Plunderer. It's a good way to get some mana on the board. Violent Cacophony. Flying. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, for +1/+1 counter on Chrome. And draw a card. That's not bad. Wow. Riku of Many Paths. Legendary creature, human wizard. Whenever you cast a modal spell, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you choose a mode for that spell. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play it. For +1/+1 counter on Riku of Many Paths. It gains trample until end of turn, or create a 1/1 blue bird creature token with flying. There's that neat prosperity card artwork. And then a common foil Desperate Bloodseeker. What do you got for all card behind it? It's not giving it up. Basic land, plains, and a magic arena card. Not a bad pack. Nothing blowing the doors off, but not a bad pack at all. Life TCG. Not a, I guess, playable card game per se, but I love the artwork, and I love the theming and the direction of it. Very cool stuff. Elephant seal, successful mail. Ground penguin. Orca. Ooh, Mount Fuji. That's neat. Wow. South China, that's a rare card. South China Tiger, population 8 globally, lasting in the wild over 30 years ago. So, in this game, or it's not really a game, just a collectible card game, Life, the population is how many cards were printed. So, this is one of 8 cards for this South China Tiger. African lion to end the pack. King of the jungle. South China Tiger. That's a strong card right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up on our display wheel here. 1 of 8. That's not bad. That is not bad. It's a pretty neat card. Wish it was in foil, but only 8 of them. Let's move on to the next pack. Magic the Gathering Edge of Eternities. It looks like we're ending the show with a run of Gundam, which is fine, because last time we did Gundam, that was some heat. Edge of Eternities went pretty well last time, too. Got some great pulls. Got an Ouroboros. That wasn't bad. hopefully the same luck this time. Endurance. Zookeeper Mechan. Drix Fatemaker. Drix a wizard. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. Nanoform Sentinel. All Fates Scroll. Tap to add mana. 7 and tap. Sacrifice this artifact. Draw X cards. X is the number of differently named lands you control. I've seen different color, but different named lands. That one could get out of hand quick. Legendary creature, human cleric, Alphareal, Dreaming Acolyte. When Alphareal enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. During your turn, Alphareal is Death Touch. That's not bad. Ooh, Lumen Class of Frigate. One of the spacecraft cards there. Plasma Bolt, common foil. That's pretty neat. And we got behind here a foil swamp, regular old foil swamp, and a lander token. Not terrible, I'll say that much. Not blowing the doors off like the last few packs, but still pretty good for a pack of Magic the Gathering Edge of Eternities. We are going to rip into some of this Gundam here. Which one? And we're starting off with Freedom Ascension, the newest booster pack set from Gundam. Notice there's been pretty good hits coming out of this set, so hopefully, and last time we opened packs, there was some really good hits out of every pack we opened for Gundam, so hoping to keep that going. That would be pretty nice. Scythe, of course. Gundam Wing OGs roll out. Forbidden Gundam. Cyclone Punch. Gundam Maxter, of course. I love the G Gundam being included in this set. Bog standard Jag in there. Incendiary Spark. Choose one named. Gets AP -2 during this turn. Fair enough. Legacy BWS. Alrighty. Ultron Gundam, Endless Waltz. Uncommon. I think the last time we opened a pack of Freedom Ascension, we got the LR Plus Ultron. Wings of Light, Victory Gundam card here. Beautiful artwork on there. When playing this card, choose one of the following effects. When an enemy unit with 5 or less HP returns to the hand, or recovers 3 HP. That's not bad. Of course, foil and what are we ending off here with? An LR V2 Gundam. That's, I believe we got our first pack we ever opened of Freedom Ascension was the LR Victory Gundam, the original first Victory Gundam. Very, very nice. Very nice looking. I love it. I will always profile an LR if I can. So the China Tiger goes on its pile. In its stead, the V2 Victory Gundam. And we will roll along with some more Gundam. 50-50 shot on this. Let's see how the episode goes. Alrighty, Steel Requiem, and then ending the show with some Phantom Aria. Steel Requiem, every time I say there's no more chase cards, we've pulled them all, and then I name one I can think of from the set, we just pull that immediately. But I can't think of any from the set anymore, so hopefully that means we're going to get something pretty good out of the pack that I don't know about. I'm down for that. Nice. Yazan Gable. Legendary Zeta Gundam character. And a few episodes of Double Zeta. Your bog standard high Zack there. Jamil Neat from Gundam X. Full armor Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode. Merelda Zubin Mafty. Of course, Gundam Hathaway. And what do we have here? A Palace Athene. I think I've pulled probably 5 of these now. Pretty common for uncommon. Bowen Oxamon, same thing. The most common uncommon. Alrighty, Gray's Ein, Gallerhorn. Can't remember which series this is. I want to say it's Iron Blood Orphans. Rich for Mercury, one of the two. And then to close it out, LR Gundam Age 2 Normal. Another LR. Not bad. Again, the LR artwork, especially for Freedom Ascension, has really stepped up the game. Big time. And that leaves us with our last pack of the episode, Gundam Phantom Aria. Trying to line up the cut already, man. I will say this much, the Gundam cards tend to come out of the pack much better than Magic cards and especially Pokemon cards. Usually don't have to crack open the Gundam Phantom Aria packs, or Gundam packs in general, but that one I did. Slager Law, legend. Space Uncle, Slager Law. Spiritual support. They really turned Mirai into a thing in this game. That's unsettling. Machine Doll Squad. GN Armor Type E. Riddy Marcinus. one Gundam. Reformationist. Just bog standard Gundam RX-78-2. Grandpa, the OG. You love to see it. Curious Tail Booster. Nana Trinity. Rare Hollow Foil. I think I have one of these already. And Damage Control. Another rare foil. Resource card. One of the weaker Gundam packs. I'm upset we ended the show on that. Weaker Gundam pack. I'm surprised. The last probably 8 packs have blown the doors off, but nonetheless, we'll take a look at our last big Gundam poll, V2 Gundam for Victory Gundam. Appreciate that card for what it is. And its artwork, of course. Its design. And go ahead and throw up the social medias. If you would please give a follow, a like, a comment, a subscribe, a share. A little goes a long way. It all helps. It all keeps me going. I enjoy this. I enjoy the interaction part of it especially. So if you wouldn't mind, please, following, liking, sharing, comment, subscribing. And also, if you could please have a good day, take care, and we'll see you next time.